everyone. So my name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. And one way I do that is with these motivational messages. So you guys, I just look at this hair. Y'all don't understand. All right, so I wanted to come on and do a short motivational message. It is so nice outside. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to come on and do the video. But another reason is because I wanted to see if you guys have had this happen. So, you know, it's the end of the month, right? And so a lot of times what happens is we start the month off strong, right? We start the month off strong. We hit the weights, we eating good. And then by the end of the month, we have no clue what has happened, right? We're not going to the gym, we're not working out, we're not eating healthy, we might have picked up some weight, you know, lack of sleep, just a lot of different things happening and going on that we just don't know what's happening, but we start off strong, right? So like it's the end of the month again, and next week is the start of the month. So I want to encourage you guys to do something. Sorry, my son is talking. He said, hey guys up here, hey guys up here. So I want to just encourage you guys with a few tips, because I have found myself doing the same thing sometimes, right? Even this month, you know, even this month. So here's my few tips. So next month, a lot of times people say, oh, I'm going to wait till Monday. It'll be March. I'm going to wait till the 1st of March to get started. Well, don't wait till the 1st of March to get started, right? Don't wait till Monday. Maybe you do something tonight. If you're in an area where it's really nice, go out and walk. Go for a walk tonight. The other thing is you can always start eating healthy any day of the week, right? You can always choose healthy options any day of the week. You don't have to wait until Monday to start eating healthy. You don't have to go through the whole weekend. Hello. Hey, Jax. You don't have to go through the whole weekend eating unhealthy food and then saying, on Monday, I'm gonna start fresh and I'm gonna start all over. No, you don't have to. All you have to do is just start today. Maybe start tonight, right? So maybe you eat like your vegetable, a really healthy vegetable, a protein, and some carbs, right? Like it doesn't have to be fried. Try to do baked. Try to do grilled if it's nice outside. Try to cook it in the oven as far as protein goes. You got an air fryer, put it in the air fryer. You like French fries? How about this? I know people don't want to do any work. You know, we could buy frozen. Just go to the store, buy you a bacon potato, right? Buy a potato, cut it up, and then either bake the French fries, put some oil on it, put it in the oven and bake it. Or if you have an air fryer, drop it into the air fryer, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all. The other thing is, if you guys have an Instapot or a steam cooker, rice cooker, like, I love it. I bought one. I made some greens the other day. It probably took less time than it actually did for me to cook them. I cooked them for 30 minutes. And then on top of that, what I did was I had to leave the house. So when I came back, it had been on warm for 6 hours, right? That's how long I was gone. So now they're super tender. And so that's what you guys can do. You can just, you know, take a little bit. Don't make major changes unless you really feel like it. Just make small changes. Y'all know the summer is coming up. Y'all know mask mandates are starting to end. You're going to want to be out. You want to go on vacation. You're going to be wanting to be in your swimming suits, legs out, arms out. Some of us stomachs out. Stomachs, like you got more than one. Your stomach is out. Arms out, shoulders out. You want to look really nice for the summer, but you got to start, and then you got to be consistent about it. And I'm not just saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself, right? I'm saying it to myself as well. Consistency is going to be the key. So we start off the month strong. What I want you guys to do is I want you to look back at the month of February or month of January. I want you to look back, and I want you to see if you started off strong and you did not end up as strong as you wanted to, or you didn't end up in the month out period like it was supposed to end out. I want you guys to take a look back at the whole month and look and see, where did you get off track? Not only where did you get off track, why did you get off track, right? So was it you started off strong, you motivated yourself, I'm gonna do it this month, I'm not gonna stop, I'm not gonna quit, and you were exercising, you were eating healthy. And somewhere between that day, day one, when you started strong, and now you fell off, right? You fell off. What caused you to fall off? Was it the weather? Did you get sick? Was it one day where you just woke up and was like, oh, I really don't feel like working out? And then that started the downward spiral of not going to the gym, which then started downward spiral of not eating healthy, right? What caused you to get off track from starting strong until now, right? There's a lot of things. Maybe stress at work, maybe stress in the family, maybe you had to move. It's a lot of things in between the start and the end of the month that could have happened. So then after you figure that out, if you think about it, then what I want you to do is think about how can you avoid that thing happening. Even if it does happen again, how can you get through that and still stay on track, right? So what I mean by that is, let's say you say, okay, I'm going to work out for an hour or 30 minutes. And this situation happens. Does that mean you can work out for 10 minutes instead? Can you do a 10-minute workout? Hey, Jean, can you do a 10-minute workout instead of doing a 20-minute workout, or a 30 or a 40 or a 50 or a 60? So for me, I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. I'm still like a little tired from being in Vegas. So from the West Coast time to the East Coast time, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that. Yesterday, I ate pretty good, but I did not exercise my 90 minutes. So you would probably think, oh, you didn't exercise 90, maybe you only did 30 minutes. I did even less than 30 minutes. I did a 10-minute workout, and that was it. And sometimes that's how the days end up being, and it's perfectly okay if you do a 10-minute workout. You did something towards your goal, right? So don't think because you do a 5-minute, or 10-minute, 15-minute workout, do that. It's going to help you stay consistent in the end, right? It's going to help you stay consistent in the end. So let's say you have a bad meal. It's just one meal out of 3, one meal out of 2, right? Some of you guys are doing, a lot of people are doing intermittent fasting, right? So you're fasting maybe 16 hours. You're available. You're going to eat for 8 hours. That's probably maybe like 2 meals, depending on when you eat, right? So you can, right, as Jean said, anything is better than nothing at all. So let's say you're intermittent fasting. I have tried intermittent fasting, but I also like to eat breakfast like I like to eat. So it don't work for me, but it works for a lot of people because it also helps to get rid of a lot of body fat, right? Intermittent fasting helps with get rid of a lot of body fat. So a lot of people do 16 hours off, 8 hours on, which is 16 hours off, 16 hours you're not eating. That includes your sleeping time. And then 8 hours where you are eating. So a lot of people do where they eat from 12 o'clock, right, from lunch to 8 o'clock p.m. From 8 o'clock p.m. until 12 o'clock the next day, they don't eat. And it works well for people. All right. So, or maybe you decide like me, I decide, okay, I'm not going to eat meat a certain amount of days through the week, trying some different things out. But you guys have to just be careful about the amount of junk foods you eat, regardless of what eating. Go wash that off. Go wash it off. Babe, he dropped in the grass. So it doesn't matter what, how you eat. You always want to still make sure you are watching what you're eating. You want to watch the amount of sweets you intake. I'm talking to myself. I had 2 little bitty brownies today, right? Which is because as soon as you start eating sweets, it turns into a downward spiral, right? Like you eat a little bit of this, and then you find yourself eating a little bit of this again, and then you find yourself eating some more of this junk food and this junk food. So you want to be mindful. Now, that's not to say you cannot eat those things, right? You just have to be mindful about how you eat them. And sometimes having a little bit of something helps with the cravings, and it's okay, right? So your bad days should never outweigh your good days, all right? And then for you ladies that are battling the menopause bulge or menopause at all, right? Our bodies just are going to do whatever it wants when it comes to putting on fat. Almost doesn't matter how healthy you eat, it is going to come. And I have realized that. And so it is in areas, it is showing up areas that I'm just like, well, okay, but I'm not going to give up, right? I'm not going to stop. Does that mean I might need to buy bigger clothes sometime? It may mean that, right? It may mean that. It may mean I need to get some bigger pants. It may mean I need to get a larger top. It just depends on where the fat distributes. And hey, what you going to do about it? Nothing. Unless you go get like some surgery, and if that's your choice, then that's fine. I'm not. So you guys can see me go through all kinds of stuff on video. Like, you're probably like, is she bigger? Like, she looks a little bit thick. Is her stomach bigger? The answer to that is, you don't even have to question. The answer gonna be yes. If it look like it, it probably is. 9 times it's gonna be bigger. So we just need to continually work on ourselves. We are in this for the long haul. And like a lot of people say, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And on this marathon, you know, sometimes in a marathon, people do really well. They're out in first place. But along that marathon journey, they may have an injury. They may get winded and have to slow down some. Those people, whoever ends up in first is not always in first all the time, right? They may end up in the middle of the pack. Sometimes people have health issues while doing a marathon. And I'm not just talking about your average, your athlete. I'm just talking about people in general who like to run, they like to do marathons, maybe they walk. Anything can happen, right? So there's a bunch of ups and downs, as you probably know, but the thing about it is not to quit. And even when you reach your goal, guess what you get to do? Now you have to figure out something else. That means you have to figure out what you need to do so you can stop losing the weight. Right? And that does not necessarily mean I have to now add in junk food to stop, you know, right? No, it doesn't mean that. It does mean that you will probably eat more calories, but it doesn't have to be bad calories. Just remember that. You might eat more larger portions, but it doesn't have to be bad. It could just be more vegetables. It could be more carbs, right? Maybe more sweet potatoes, maybe a little bit more brown rice, maybe a little bit more protein. So that's how you kind of really stop the weight gain. And then you might even end up cutting back on some of your exercise, right? Because you're burning calories when you're exercising. The amount of calories you take in, you're burning them, right? And so Jean said you have to make it a lifestyle, and that's it. It's a everyday, nothing new. It's just like going to work. It's just like waking up. It's just like going to sleep. It's like taking a shower. It's like bathing. It's like driving your car and putting gas in it. It's every day. It's just a lifestyle. You get to determine on what it is going to be, right? You get to determine what it's going to be, and no excuses. No excuses mean you can't depend on someone else, right? Yes, it's great to have people to motivate you and encourage you, and they working out with you, and you working out with them, and y'all like, let's go to the gym, let's go hiking, let's go biking, let's go swimming, let's go do this stuff together. But what happens when one person falls off? That means you don't fall off because that other person falls off, or they have some struggles. It's time for you where you get to be the motivator, encouragement, and ask them, hey, come on, let's go. And they're like, no, girl, let's go. Or even if they never go again, you just keep going because it's now your lifestyle. It is now your lifestyle. Don't let anyone change that, right? Don't let anyone change it. People will try, especially as you lose weight and you don't look like you used to. People are going to have comments. Don't let that stop you from reaching your goals. Don't let that stop you from getting off your medication. High blood pressure, diabetes, whatever other medication people are on, don't let them stop you from reaching your goals and getting off that medication. So are you going to be a lot smaller? Yes, a lot smaller than what people are used to. You might be a lot smaller and still be overweight, right? You might be smaller and still be overweight. And people are making comments that are not necessarily supportive. But don't worry about that. You just keep going. All right, you guys. So that's my motivational message today. I am actually going to make a video tonight because I have a new 30-day challenge starting next week. I'm super excited about it. I kind of forgot which one it was, but if you guys like to do supersets, right? So that basically means, let's say I do bicep curls. I could do 12 bicep curls, superset, right? 12 bicep curls. And then right after I finish, I do tricep kickbacks. And then that's one set, right? Or you could do bicep curl, tricep kickback. Like a combination where you're doing 2 exercises. That's what we're doing next month. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait, right? You might do like, let's say squat, bicep curl, shoulder press. 3 exercises in one. You do it 12 times for 3 rounds. That's what we're doing next month. I am super excited about it. I cannot wait to start. All right, you guys. So that's going to be it for today's motivational message. I will see you guys in the next message. Everyone have a great day. I hope you come and join me for the March 30-day challenge. Bye, everybody. Oh, before I forget, visit my website, www.lbxfitness.com, to sign up for the challenge. You can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness, where you can find a wealth of workout videos. I'm going to try and be more consistent and posting them up. I used to post them Monday through Friday, at least 5 days a week. So we'll see what happens. I might start being a little bit more consistent. So, right, so consistency is the key for a lot of things. And then, so I hope you guys come and join. Don't forget, share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Keep pushing on, things are gonna get better.